State stimulus, rent, utilities, food, and sometimes state stimulus checks are confirmed. They're landing in viewers' hands all the time. $5,000, $10,000, $15,000. There's a reason why this channel exists, because I know how to get people better money, faster money than anyone else. And in this video, I'm going to go over how you get state stimulus. This is Purple. The sister show to this one is Purple Power Live every night at 7 o'clock. In this video, I'm going to go over how you get big money from your states. This is rent, utilities, and food. It includes nonprofits that are paying rent everywhere. But I have a surprise for you. This channel this week turned 8 months old. It has reached 350,000 subscribers. No channel in the history of YouTube has gotten that many subscribers in such a short period of time. And within a few days, it will reach 80 million views lifetime for this channel. Never heard of. In this video, I'll also feature a throwback. And that throwback video is critical for you to understand why state stimulus is available for you and how you can get it and how my reaction is when you get that money. We've had viewers, and there's Liz Smith I have to get to as well. There are viewers who gave up, and there are viewers who held on, and he gave up. He did not think it was coming. And boy, I hope you enjoy this special report and this special anniversary issue of LALATE on Purple. Hey, good afternoon, everybody. It's Purple, our afternoon show that focuses on state stimulus. It's rent, utility, food, and more. It's available for you. It's available in every single state. I'm fighting to get it for you, and I haven't seen a state where it's not being paid anywhere yet. So please subscribe, because I'm fighting to get you money. And in this video, which features an anniversary special recording, you're going to see why I'm good at what I do and why I take it to heart when people succeed. You succeeding is my feeling of accomplishment. And in this video, I want you to see my reaction to that. If you've not subscribed, please subscribe. And also, if you have a tissue, you might want to get a tissue ready, because I needed one when this happened. Also, like this video. In this video, I'm going to go over state stimulus, rent stimulus, food stimulus, and state stimulus checks, and show you why knowledge gets you money every time. And now with that, let's get to the breaking news. The breaking news as you sit here today is that state stimulus is everywhere. Is everywhere. Ultimately, I always have a viewer who says, my state's not paying me anything. I get the viewer maybe once or twice or 3 times a day. Someone says, my state's not paying me anything. And ultimately, my question is, what do you mean your state's not paying anything? Well, my county's not paying me anything. Okay, that's great. What you need to understand is that your county may not be paying you something, your city may not be paying you something, or your state may not be paying something, but the other one is paying you something. When you're looking for rent stimulus, you're going to look at the city level, the county level, and the state level. You're not going to look at one and presume you're over. Let me explain where you start. You start at the state level, the state housing authority, the state agency. You see if there's rent assistance because of COVID. You call them up, say, hi, do you have rent assistance because of COVID? I'm going to use Florida as an example. I'm unaware of any rent assistance from the state of Florida. So if you were to call up the state of Florida's housing department, do you have rent assistance? They'd probably tell you no. I don't know of any. Okay, so then you're going to go to the county. You're going to go to the county by looking at the county housing authority and also the county website. Let me give an example. If you went to Broward in Florida, if you went to Broward, Miami-Dade, West Palm, Orange, you would find rent stimulus. You would find rent aid. You would find it on their website, or you would also find it by calling them on the phone. The keywords you want to use are rent assistance. Now, if you were in other counties, for example, Collier County, one viewer said they don't have anything in Collier County. So they do have something in Collier County, but they don't have something in Collier County, but the other side of Florida, they do have it in Miami-Dade. So you don't stop if there's nothing in your county. Then you go to the city. In cases of cities, there's rent stimulus. Examples, Nashville, Atlanta, and New York City. Then we have counties like Gwinnett, DeKalb in Georgia, Counties like San Diego that were open but now closed. Counties like Los Angeles that were open and now closed. And other counties that are nearby counties like San Bernardino County that is open, but guess what? Viewers getting rent from another organization. What? So if you've looked for your state, county, and city, and you've hit a roadblock, there's nothing left, then at that point, you're ready for the next one. The nonprofits. The nonprofits are paying rent virtually everywhere that I've seen. I have not seen a viewer say, I reached out to all your nonprofits in my state and they all gave me a no. I haven't even seen that. In fact, what I've seen is the reverse. I've seen viewers tell me, I got paid from that nonprofit in the state and I got paid exactly how that other viewer got paid in the state a week earlier on your channel. The great news is those nonprofits are ready to go. Get a pen and paper. Let's get over them. Let's go over them. First, United Way, Salvation Army, Catholic Charities, St. Vincent de Paul, Community Action. California. Let's go back to Florida. Let's go back to Florida. So Collier County is not paying rent, but Miami-Dade is paying rent. Well, then you got to call up Miami. You need to call up all those nonprofits I just said. Community Action, Catholic Charities, St. Vincent de Paul, and United Way and Salvation Army. And you're probably going to get a yes. I've never seen a case in which there's a no. The same thing over in California. In California, San Diego County closed. Well, guess what? People are getting rent in California from Catholic Charities and Community Action. San Bernardino County, I have one viewer who tunes in every day. He's in San Bernardino. His username is San Bernardino, and he got rent from Community Action. Ironically, I have another viewer who got rent from the city, the county of San Bernardino directly at the same time. So it shows you there's different ways to get the same amount of money. Ultimately, what I want you to understand is the rent is there. The rent is generally 5, 6 to 12 months of rent. It's never 1 month of rent. I have some viewers saying, they're not going to accept me unless I'm behind in my rent. Untrue. Untrue. Don't assume anything. Then people say, they're not going to accept me because I'm on SSI. Don't assume that either. That's untrue as well. Then they're going to say, well, I own a house. There's no assistance for rent. I'll go over that in a second because there is assistance for mortgages. Then utilities. Utilities are really easy. How easy are they? Here's a great example. St. Louis County is paying rent. And I covered that on this channel. But when I was talking about utilities a few days ago on Purple Power Live, I had 4 viewers, all from St. Louis County, in the same chat room, who got utilities paid from 4 different organizations in St. Louis. Bottom line, utilities assistance is easy to get. Utility assistance in Staten Island. I had 2 viewers in the same borough of New York in the same chat room yesterday, and one got paid from one organization, one got paid from another organization. The money for utilities could be, at lowest $300 and as high as a couple $1,000s. Last. Don't sit back and wait for a stimulus check. Don't do it. I mean, if you want to buy a PlayStation, that's the only reason you're tuning in, I got it. But otherwise, please don't sit back and wait for a stimulus check from your state because it's just not logical. A state stimulus checks sometimes are $1,000, $2,000, but the rent I'm getting, viewers, is $5,000, $10,000, $15,000. I rarely have a rent success story of this channel that's less than $5,000. I have this many states paid stimulus checks of $5,000. You need $5,000. You need 7. You need 10, and you need 12. That's the general dichotomy of what's going on. Here are some organizations. Get a pen and paper ready. Here are some organizations who are paying rent for viewers of this channel, not once, but often twice. In Texas, viewers got rent paid from St. Mary Magdalene. In Kentucky, they got rent paid from Community Ministries. In New Jersey, they got rent paid from United Way. In Ohio, they got rent paid from Community Action. In Massachusetts, they got rent paid for Interfaith Social Services. In Phoenix, they got rent paid from TCDC. In Texas, they got paid rent all up and down by Catholic Charities. In Mississippi, they got rent paid from Mercy House, from Home Saver, from Salvation Army, and from MSHDA Eviction Diversion. If that's a lot of words and you're writing it down, you're like, what did he just say? You can toggle the screen and pull it back and reverse it just a little bit, because I know there's a lot of words I'm saying in this recording. In Rhode Island, viewers got rent from Crossroads and the Rhode Island Housing Authority. In Indiana, they got rent from IndianaHousingNow.org and from 211. In Las Vegas, they got rent from Clark County Services. In Pennsylvania, they got rent from United Way. In New York, they got rent paid by One Shot. In Michigan, they got paid rent from Salvation Army. In Arizona, they got rent paid from New Leaf. In Nebraska, they got rent paid from United Way. They got mortgage assistance. Here's the mortgage assistance from 877 Get Hope, which is a division of United Way. In Georgia, they got rent paid also from United Way. In Dallas, they got paid from cityofdallas.com. In El Paso, from Project Bravo. Texas, 211. Delaware, 211. And they got heating oil paid from HEAP in a lot of different places. All really great news. So there is absolutely categorically no excuse for you not to get rent assistance if you need it. The keyword you're going to use is rent assistance. You don't add words on it. You don't call it stimulus. You don't call it, bacon. You just call it rent assistance. Food assistance, utility assistance. You also call up the utility companies and ask for the utility assistance. Meantime, if you've done all this, you have problems, you can't figure it out, you've looked, you're confused, go to the community page. It's in the pinned comment to this up in the corner if you're watching this on a computer, or in the pinned comment down here. It's news.lalate.com/community. Now, this channel has a special treat for you. I want to show you the power of doing and taking information and making it better for you. Early on in this channel, I was doing EIDL videos to tell people how you can go get money, how you can go get escalated benefits for unemployment, how you can go get things. And ultimately, when I record and I record and I record, I don't know the results of my actions sometimes until I read a comment. In this throwback video, you're going to see one of the most historic moments of this channel. This was from the earliest weeks of this channel. This channel now celebrates its 8th-month anniversary on Christmas Day, December 25th. But back on the late days of April, early days of May, I was going over EIDL. And I was reading through comments on air. I read the comments cold. And finally, I got the comment from Adam, a truck driver, who in his comments says that he would watch my videos daily, take note of what to do, and with that information, he went and did the things that I told him to do. Never telling me or dropping comments saying, thank you, I'm doing it. Just taking the information and go doing it himself. This is what I want you to do. I want you to be another Adam. I want you to take this information. I want you to go do it. I don't want you to sit around and say, my state's not helping me. I don't want you to sit around and say, my state does nothing for me. Because guess what? The nonprofits are helping you. The nonprofits are godsends. The volunteers are godsends. There's money for you. I want you to get this money. In this throwback video, Adams explains as a truck driver, he had not gotten his unemployment, a penny. He had not gotten his EIDL, not a penny. But he had watched my videos on how to do certain things to ensure he got his EIDL, to ensure how he'd get his unemployment. And then I gave my reaction. You'll see my reaction because I was shocked. And the spirit that I bring to this video was live, taped, without any rehearsals, without seeing the comments before I read them on air. And that's the type of spirit I bring to this channel. Every day, every minute that I record. I hope this video and throwback video inspires you to be the next Adam, to take the information and go in, go get this money, don't sit back and don't let Congress put you down. Become another Adam, and I'll see you next on Third Stimulus Check and Third Stimulus Package. Tell me in the comments below, and I'll answer it tomorrow. Miguel the Bronx, hey, LA. And then let me end with this. This is an entire, I'm not going to read the whole thing, but it is heartwarming. From Alan Beamer. It's an incredible message of the heroics of viewers of this channel to get through this mess and come out on top. Please stay and listen with this. It is wonderful. Hey, LALATE, I appreciate the continual updates. I've been watching for 3 weeks. I was a April 7th vortex. Yes, that's a vortex. I absolutely checked the $10,000 box. I'm pretty sure he thought he was going to be forgotten. He went on and he gave up, and he gave up. Called back, if nothing, in 2 weeks. Okay, sign. Out of nowhere, after weeks of sort of giving up on the EIDL process, then Thursday I received my portal invite. They wanted to confirm my identity and bank info for the loan amount. He opens it up, $96,600. Wow. I was godsmacked. I didn't even expect anything like this. So here I am at 5 a.m. I can't sleep, and I see SBA has accepted everything. All I have to do is sign. So I did. Big sigh. They accepted his $96,000 loan offer. By the way, my credit was in the high 500s when I began 2 months ago. Watching you made me realize the SBA was using credit scores, so I managed to take care of any credit pulls so far either. He worked on his credit pulls while SBA was sitting on his application because he saw on this channel that the credit number may make or break his loan approval. I had to I took care of it. So having been in business 50 or 70 years or more, small independent types like me have been a dying breed anyway. We don't always click our heels and salute and march just because DOT and government says so. So even a few years from now, even if we do not go back to normal, I will be very, very grateful for this help and assistance. It's really wonderful. My truck, like me, is old and in need of replacement. I belly dumped it, even though the season began in March. No one called me up this year. People have always gone wanting their stuff, and truckers bring it in. But the dynamics of the industry have always been changing. This virus pushed this to high gear. If you got it, a trucker brought it. Thank you for your channel, Greenful. I've been watching while updated me. God bless and keep you good work. Oh, boy. Sorry to get emotional on you, but boy, that is an incredible message. This is someone who absolutely gave up. We've had viewers, and there's Liz Smith I have to get to as well. There are viewers who gave up, and there are viewers who held on, and he gave up. He did not think it was coming. And boy, I want to say that Alan's remarks are just heartfelt. There are 2 other viewers who in the last 24 hours posted messages that but for this channel, their businesses would have been lost. And these aren't businesses just started yesterday. And because of this channel, they got the funds and their businesses are saved. It is that enormous spirit of camaraderie and viewership that viewers of this channel have stood by and helped one another, because ultimately my understanding has come from you, the viewers, and you have helped one another. And as a group, we have done something truly remarkable. We're not done. We're still progressing forward. Next week, sports opens, so I hope you stay with this channel as its subject matter expands. And thanks for staying with LALATE, and stay with us for more.